Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Live Dreams Alive. I am still your one and only Chizzy. Please, if you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so that whenever I upload a new video, you will get notification. Don't forget to share with family and friends and leave your comment in the comment box. Once again, don't forget to log into my website, www.livedreamsalive.com. There are so many articles that will help you there. There are so many articles that you will enjoy as well. Today, we are looking at the impact of domestic violence on children, because sometimes when we are doing some things in front of the children, you will think that they don't notice what you are doing. You think that they don't see you. That is why you see some parents, they will keep quarreling, they will keep exhibiting some kind of behavior in front of their children. They will tell you that there is nothing, that they will forget or anything. They forget the impact of all the ugly behavior they are creating in their children. But before I start, domestic violence is an abusive or intimidating behavior in a relationship to use to overpower and torment the other person. The abuse is to control and harm the other person. It could be physical abuse, emotional abuse, sexual abuse, or financial abuse. So, and the victim of the abuse could be from any race. It could be from any gender or age, and so on. Domestic violence kills and it tears family apart. In a relationship, there's bound to be differences, which is okay, but because the people involved are two different individuals from diverse backgrounds with distinct upbringing and temperament. So, but the problem is that when you are having your differences, people tend to do whatever they want, the way they want it, in front of their children without minding the implication of what they are doing. If you are having your differences, learn how to manage your differences or disagreement without involving your kids in it. But the problem is that some parents, they don't care. They don't care what they do towards or around their children, because they think they are still children. They think that they will grow out of it. They think that they will not remember. They think that when they finish, they will go and talk to the kids. Let me tell you, kids learn more on what they see than what you tell them. Whatever you tell them is just for formality. They learn more on what they see you do. So if your relationship is not working, love yourself enough to find solution to it for your sanity and that of your children. Domestic violence is not only on children. The impact is not only on children. The victim also suffers it, because domestic violence is the leading cause of death, illness, injury, and disability, and the trauma is too much on the children. Imagine when you are having your differences, on when you are quarreling with your partner, along the line, the person dies, knowingly or unknowingly. Just imagine how it will look and how your children will be seeing you from that day going forward. Or you incur some kind of injury or give the other partner disability. Whenever they see that person, they see you because you are the cause of the person's problem. And another one is that instead of you being a role model to your children, it will be the other way around, because you will result in having alcohol and substance abuse to control your pain, to manage your pain. And you all know that when you take those things, your sanity is not the same. Your sense of judgment will never be the same, and your sense of listening. Instead of you controlling your kids, directing them on the path, they will be the one doing the same to you, trying to know if you can stop and this thing, taking those and this thing, substance abuse that you are taking. Again, the emotional and psychological trauma associated with domestic violence leads to depression, shame, anger, and suicide. So many people have died because of domestic violence. And in most families, because of because of domestic violence, there is anger on the air. There is anger everywhere around the house. Do you think that those things don't affect the children? If you don't, think again, because those children are suffering it. When you are happy, your happiness radiates all over the house. Likewise, when you are angry. So, the impact of domestic violence on children, I'm about to tell you now. 1, they will struggle, they will have problem having a positive and distant relationship, because some of them, if they don't want those things to repeat, history to repeat itself, they will try, and in the midst of trying not to get themselves involved in domestic violence or get themselves involved in what they saw when they were growing up, they will resort they will be paranoid, and they will be scared in doing it. And we all know that when you are not yourself, when you are not stable, you don't have a stable mind, you tend to make mistake, because when you are paranoid, you will not be yourself, because you don't want to make those mistakes, thereby you're causing yourself, before you know it, you make those mistakes, you will jump from one relationship to another. You will see yourself jumping from one relationship to another just to know which one that will work. Another one is that your kids will start having low self-esteem, because that time you have to train them, direct them on the path that they're supposed to follow. Give them the boldness that they require and they need. You use it to quarrel. You use it to having a distant domestic and distant violence. Thereby, your children are dying. You are killing their self-esteem. They don't believe in themselves anymore. When they go out, they will be shallows of themselves. They will always try to fit in the society. Another one is they will resort to abuse of drugs and alcohol. You know why? Because those times you guys are quarreling, you are impacting so many ugly things in their system, and knowingly or unknowingly, sometimes you say something that they will grab and you stick into their brain. It will never go out, and when they grow up, they will keep remembering those things. By so doing, if they don't want to remember it anymore, they will resort to drinking and taking alcohol for them to forget. But the problem is that whenever those things vanishes from their system, they will go back to square one, because drinks and alcohol and drugs are not the solution to their problem, because they need assistance for them to erase those things in their brain. Another thing is emotional abuse. Because of domestic violence, so many kids have emotional distress. That is why you see some people that are doing well in school or doing well in their life, all of a sudden they start declining, because they are battling with their emotions, because things are going on in their system, because they are not happy, they are trying to fight something that is disturbing them inside. and they tend to have anxiety and depression. And another thing, they will be aggressive towards their friends, because when they were growing up, they don't notice anything love, they don't notice anything happiness. They always see anger, they always see aggressive behavior. They think that that is a way of life. So when they start having friends, they will start exhibiting those aggressive behavior, because for them they think it is a way of life, without knowing that that life doesn't worth it, because that is what they see their parents do. And another thing, kids blame themselves that they are the cause of the violence. Sometimes they feel guilty. Why are my parents quarreling? Is it because of me? What did I do? Where did I go wrong? They keep blaming themselves for what they don't know anything about. So, to avoid those things and give your kids a stable home, before you get married, try as much as possible to marry your friend. Look for your compatibility. Look for somebody that respects you and respects what you stand for. And look for somebody that loves you for who you are. In those things, it doesn't mean that there won't be differences. There will be differences, but the issue is that when there is differences, you guys will learn how to solve it yourself. You guys will learn how to manage those differences. But if you don't love yourself, you marry for marrying's sake. That is where the problem lies. Because sometimes when the anger arises, you will not notice that the kids are around there. You will not notice that the impact you are creating on your kids. You will not know that you are killing your kids. Sometimes when your kids are doing well and all of a sudden they start going back, you don't even ask yourself questions. What is happening? Why are they going backwards? Is there anything we are doing that we are not supposed to do? So, to have a stable family, look for your friend, because kids needs to grow up in a secured and loving environment, and you cannot achieve that where there is a domestic violence. Thank you very much for watching. I am still your one and only Chizzy. Please don't forget to log into my website www.livedreamsalive.com. There are so many articles that will help you there. Once again, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so, so that whenever I upload a new video, you will get notification. Don't forget to share with family and friends, and leave your comment in the comment box. Remember, remain blessed and have a lovely day. Remember, God loves you. Don't be too hard on yourself. Love you all. See you on my next video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.